Hello, greetings, beautiful fellow human beings. Happy Monday. I wanted to start off the day with sharing my second online yoga class with you. I decided to start doing these for free and offering you guys some content because I thought I'd do more than just share the joy and fun that I'm having through Instagram and Facebook, and give you guys practical tools, tips, and techniques, or in other words, solutions for your evolution. So I hope you guys tune in with me. I'm going to start with a little intro. I'll break it down. The second half is going to be movement. So today we're working with our Svadhisthana chakra. For those of you that don't know what a chakra is, it's an energy center that runs along the spinal column from top to bottom. We have about 7 of them. And if this sounds like some woo-woo concept of an energy center, get over it, guys. This is the age where we're discovering things that we've never known before. And luckily we have scientific instruments that can prove it. So if you need more of like a Western medical approach to this, a chakra is just is a plexus in our body where nerves meet. So it's an area where a lot of nerves meet, and in that meeting there's energy flowing. What a concept. I don't want to ramble on too much, but I do want to help us get to the concept of why we're moving, why we meditate, why we breathe in a yoga practice. It's to feel a connection to the energy that's moving through us. We call that prana. And the energy centers, they each work with a different psychological, physical, emotional element. And the Svadhisthana chakra is all about the water element, and it represents movement and change, and it's located right below our belly button. So why don't you guys go ahead and put one hand right below your belly button, the other hand right on top. You're going to begin to breathe long and deep with me. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good, another deep inhale. You're feeling your belly, you're feeling it expand. Filling yourself with life force. Exhale through your mouth, releasing what no longer serves you. Do that again. Inhale through the nose. Keep your mouth closed. Exhale through the nose. And just begin to breathe long and deep as I talk a little bit about our intention for today's class. So we're going to work with Svadhisthana chakra. Svadhisthana is a Sanskrit word that means it means one's own sweetness. So sweetness could be likened to joy. And I think that's one thing that all humans can agree on is we want more joy. We want more sweetness in life. Raise your hand if you want more of that. Put both hands up if you're ready for more joy. Let the world know. Okay, let your body know. Alright, so we're going to work with the feeling center and the water element. We're going to do lots of movement with our hips. But to drop in our intention, I want you guys to bring your hands now to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders, close your eyes. You'll know they're closed if you can't see me. Go ahead, close them. And with your breath smooth and steady, full and complete, start to set your intention around bringing more sweetness into life. You can simply say, I am ready to invite more sweetness into my life. I am ready for more joy. And say it with conviction and say it like you mean it. And we're going to dedicate this next 15 or so minutes to moving into feelings, moving out of feelings, and most importantly, moving into the sweetness and joy that's already inherently within you, right here in your Svadhisthana chakra. Good. Take a deep breath into the sweetness of life. You're alive. It's beautiful. Exhale through your mouth. Release your stressors, your worries. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in. Pause at the top. Hold this prana, this life force. Exhale through your mouth. Good. We're going to begin the second portion, moving into movement. Okay, guys, let's go right into our movement section. Keeping that nice, steady flow of breath. You can bring your hands to your knees. And on your inhale, you're going to open your heart. You're going to expand your belly. On your exhale, pull your navel in, round the spine, drop your chin. Keep flowing. Inhale, opening through the heart, the chest, the collarbones. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the spine. Seated cat-cow, twice more. On your next inhale, sit up nice and tall. You're going to begin to create circles. Start in one direction, doesn't matter. And keep your awareness, your attention, right below your belly button. Because again, we're going to really try and activate this energy center. So you're swirling around. And try and link your breath to this as well. So as you inhale, coming forward, opening the heart. And as you exhale, you're pressing back, rounding back. You can go ahead and begin to take your circles the other way. Connecting breath to movement twice more. Swirling up, waking up the sweetness of life, the joy of life. Coming back to center, sit up tall. Exhale, release your hands. Let's come onto all fours, tabletop, so you can unfurl your legs. Spread your fingers wide. Root your knuckle mounds down deep. Your toes can be tucked or untucked here, your choice for today's class. On your inhale, melt the heart, lift the gaze and sit bones, and as you exhale, round the back, press into the earth. 3 more on your own, cat-cow. Keep the awareness right around your navel, your belly button, and each exhale, pull in. That's what's going to initiate the roundedness. On the inhales, you're breathing in, and you're feeling the expansion in the spine. One more time. Good, come back to a neutral spine. Begin to make circles with your hips. And I'm going to give you guys a little visualization. I like to bring visualization and metaphors into my movement. So you're going to visualize your hips drawing a circle around your knee. With your inner eye, you can see that and you can feel that. Right? And you're going to begin to create an element of cat-cow here. So on your inhale, opening the heart, lifting the sit bones. On your exhale, rounding back, pressing back. You can soften the elbows here, really trying to get into that quality of moving like water, of being fluid and soft, yet strong and steady. Take your circles the other way. Big circles, adding that element of cat-cow, making the neck a part of this movement. So from tailbone to crown of the head, everything is moving. Make your circles so big that eventually your hips graze your heels, and we're going to rest back to child's pose. Untuck your toes. Big toes touch, knees are wide, surrender the weight of the head, the heart, and the hands down to the earth. Stay there, take an inhale through your nose, and exhale audibly through your mouth, releasing upon a stagnant energy. Again, inhale through the nose, stay down. Exhale through the mouth, release. Right away on your inhale, coming up to tabletop. Good. From here, we're going to start to move a little bit more. You're going to peel open your left knee, and you're going to start to make big circles. Again, you can visualize your knee making a circle around your hip joint, your hip socket. So you're really trying to get a full range of motion. Good. Take an inhale, open up your hip. You're going to gaze over your right shoulder. I'm going to do it like this for you guys. Gaze over your right shoulder so you can see your foot. I know you might be a little confused here, like what? Peel open your hip, gaze over your shoulder, look at your foot. So you're nice and long into the left side body. Breathe into that space. Exhale, you're going to round your spine. You're going to bring your knee to your outer left arm. Good. Inhale, peel it open. Gaze over the shoulder. Exhale, round the spine. Bring your knee to your arm as high as you can. 3 more. Peeling open with the inhale. Exhale, rounding. Try and touch your knee onto some part of your arm. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, squeeze your knee to your arm. Stay there. Squeeze. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to step your foot outside of your hand. Good. From there, your back foot's gonna swivel and you're gonna make, it's like a little kickstand, okay? From there, you can peel open, bring your right hand to your hip. This is our mini side angle. We're just slowly gonna begin to waken up the body, the hips. You can take your top arm up and over your ear. Your palm's gonna face down. Breathe long and deep into the right side body. You can squeeze your arm and knee. Wherever it's touching, squeeze them together. You'll feel your glutes kind of engage a bit more. Taking one more deep breath in. Exhale, come back down to tabletop. I'm just gonna switch sides so you guys can see. Good, take one cat-cow to readjust the spine. Right away, peel open your right hip and start to make big circles. Keep the arms strong. The tendency is to relax. Keep them strong. Good, here we go. Inhale, peel open your knee. Gaze over your left shoulder. You should be able to see your foot. That's how you know you're doing it right. Tendency is going to be to do this. Peel open. We're trying to find length through the right side of the body. Right, from your toe tips all the way through the side of your neck. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your right knee outside of your right arm, round the spine. 3 more, peeling open. Exhale, round, knee to arm. Squeeze it in. Last 2. On your own. I lied, let's do one more. Inhale, opening up, finding the length. Exhale, knee to arm, find your strength. Squeeze the arm to knee, take a deep breath in. Exhale, step your foot outside of your hand. Swivel your back leg. It makes a little kickstand so you can peel open your hips. We'll start with our hand onto our hip, opening through the chest. From there, you can take your top arm up and over your ear. Now, I'm going to keep these classes, the first few that I start to do, pretty simple, pretty mellow movement. Again, because I don't believe yoga is about touching your toes, standing on your hands, or doing crazy arm balances. It's about connecting to this energy that's flowing through us, right? Connecting to our feeling center, and this is what we're working with today. We want to feel more joy and freedom, because it feels good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hand back down to the earth, step back, tabletop. 1 cat-cow, readjust the spine. Good, from here, you guys can stand up onto your mats. In the ragdoll position, so soften the knees, let the head hang heavy, let your arms dangle, and you're gonna begin to sway side to side, bringing movement from the hips, trying to create the movement from the hips. And just swaying, letting the arms dangle as if the hands and fingertips were kind of just wading through the water. Good. Slowly come back to center. Your knees are bent. Your tailbone is tucked. Let the head hang heavy. On your inhale, you're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time like a wave. Building momentum. You're going to come to stand in Tadasana. Hands beside your hips. Palms face forward. We're strong and rooted. Good. We're going to work with that movement we did in our last class. A little bit of Qigong. It works great for this. Palms in front of the thighs. On the inhale, send the wrists in front of the shoulders. On your exhale, bend the elbows, the knees, and the fingertips soften, come down. Keep flowing with your breath. Good. In increments, begin to lift the hands a little bit higher. Keeping the spine strong as you exhale. The inhales lift you up a little bit higher. Exhales drop you into the earth. You're grounding yourself through your yoga practice, but on the inhales, you're lifting up. You're finding ascension into higher energy centers. One more time. Reach the arms all the way up. Hold your breath in. If you lost it, pull it back in. Exhale, same motion. We're just going to take it into a fold. So bend the knees, let your chest hit your thighs. Relax at the bottom. Inhale, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Feel your body rising like a wave. Exhale, keep the strength through the spine. Soften at the bottom. We'll do that twice more on your own. Top of the inhale, a little back bend. Bottom of the exhale, you're feeling a nice compression of chest to thighs. Last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Anjali Mudra. Connect back into your intention of why you're even moving, why you're even doing this practice. I am here to open up to the sweetness of life. I am ready to bring more joy into my life. That's what this practice is about, guys. Good. If you can release your hands down, you're going to lift your right knee up, and you're going to just start to do hip circles. If this is too much for you, keep your toes down. You get the same energetic action, right? But with the knee lift, you're just getting a little bit more of a challenge. Standing strong, you can let your arms kind of help you balance. What would it be like to get your knee as high as you can and then as far back as you can? Good, take your circles the other way. Let's switch sides. Peeling open. Keep your gaze, your drishti focused on something in front of you. Take the circles the other way. Again, toes can be down on the ground. Slowly come back to center. Take a full breath in. Full breath out, a little shake. Good, we're gonna step it up a notch. Standing at the front of your mat. Lift your right knee, begin those circles, and when you're ready, you're gonna peel open through your chest, your knees, and your hips. Open up the arms, soften in to your standing leg, and we're gonna step back to Warrior Two. Landing in Warrior Two, right foot's parallel to the front of the mat, back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Drop into it. Breathe deeply into it. Shoulders are right over the hips, not reaching for our future, not stuck in the past. We're aligned and we're present with what we're feeling right here, right now. You're probably feeling some heat build in the legs. Keep it going. We call that Agni, the inner fire of transformation. Good, let's bring a little bit of water element into this. On your inhale, straighten your front leg. Bring one hand below your belly button, the other hand right on top. Pause on the inhale. Exhale, Warrior Two. Soften the arms out to the sides. Good, keep flowing. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Hands to your sacral chakra. Hold the breath in. On the exhale, breathe out through your mouth, releasing fear. We're gonna keep going with that. Inhale. Pause, releasing guilt. Exhale, Warrior Two. Pull it in, right into your feeling center. Pause, releasing worry. Exhale. Once more, inhale, pull it in. Pause, shame, let's release it. Exhale. Stay here. On your inhale, Radiant Warrior. Drop the left hand, reach the right hand up to the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to hips. Step to the front of the mat. Release, shake it out. Good, we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna stand this way so you guys can see. With your right knee, start to make your big circles. Again, to modify, you could be using the toes. Big circles. When you're ready, externally rotate the hip, open through the chest, the arms, soften your standing legs so you have some buoyancy, and then float back to Warrior Two. We'll land. Check out the front knee. You should be able to see your big toe. This is an external rotation hip posture. Good. Holding strong and steady here. We're going to bring a little bit of fire before we add the movement. Gazes over your front fingertips to keep the focus, giving the mind something to do. Here we go, let's add the movement. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Bring one hand to your belly button, the other hand on top, bringing your awareness and your breath into the center. Pause. Exhale, Warrior Two. Float open the arms. Audible exhale. Good, inhale, bring it in. Pause, this one. Exhale, radiate joy. So we've cleansed and cleared. Now we're gonna light up, pause. Feelings of freedom. Pull it in. self-expression. Exhale. Yeah, feel it. Last time, pull it in. Pause. This one's for sweetness, opening up to the sweetness of life. Good, stay here. On your inhale, tip it up and back, radiant warrior. Left hand to the sky, right hand to the thigh. Full breath in. Exhale, straighten your leg, hands to hips. Let's parallel our feet. Good, and then we're gonna turn our toes out, heels in, sink into the knees. You can bring your hands to your knees. We're just gonna adjust and find our right alignment here. So this is gonna work through goddess pose. You want your ankles right over your knees. Your toes can be pointing out for more of a challenge, or forwards for more balance, or somewhere in between. You get to choose. It's your practice. Know what you need. Good, sinking the hips. On your inhale, straighten your legs. Take your hands overhead. Squeeze into the midline. Pause. Exhale, we're gonna go goddess pose. So bending the arms to like a cactus, spread through the fingers. We're gonna begin to add a lion's breath to this. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna look a little crazy. We're all crazy anyway. We have crazy feelings that we harbor in our body, and if we don't have a practice that moves them and gets the energy flowing, it's gonna be stuck in us. Take this as you like it, make it real. Here we go. We're gonna do 5 times. Goddess pose. Inhale, rise up. Pause right here. On your exhale, lion's breath. Inhale, rising out of your fears, your worries, your doubts. Pause, hold it. On your exhale, release them. Yeah, you do look crazy. Keep going. Last 2, rise up. Pause. Exhale. Last one. Squeeze into the midline, pause, exhale through your mouth, lion's breath. Soften the hands to your knees. Good, heel toe the feet in, a little bit wider than hips distance. Turn your toes out, sink down to Malasana, yogi squat. Ideally, we want all 4 corners of the feet down. If that's not happening for you today, you can roll up a blanket, or you can even be up like this. All good. Right? Another option is to come down, and that's not as high. Let's hold Malasana, 3 deep breaths, right where you're at. Good time to check in with the energy and the feeling that's present right here, right now. Reminding us that yoga is a practice of awareness. It's an inner journey. That's all these are tools to help you relate to. Good, slowly sitting back, reach your hands back. Your feet are gonna be as wide as your mat. Your hands will be behind you. This is our inhale position. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. Make sure the knees knock in and come all the way down to the ground. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the right. You can adjust your hands as you need. Keep flowing. The inhales bring you to center. The exhales drop you to one side. Good, so we're trying to really create a lot of space in our lower triangle and in the hips. We hold a lot of emotions in this area around our hips, because this is where a lot of our feeling centers run down. They stem from our thoughts. They stem from life experiences. Just keep flowing as I kind of talk here. And then we harbor them in our bodies. Next time your knees come to the left, stay there. Take your right arm up and over your ear, and you're gonna all twist to the left. All right, so if we don't have a practice that gets this energy and these emotions flowing and moving, chances are they're gonna get stuck in us, and we're gonna hold on to them. We're gonna wonder, why do I feel fear? Why do I feel worry? Why don't I feel the sweetness of life? It's because you need a practice that attunes and moves you into the way you want to feel every day, not once a week. Every day, every moment. Take a full breath in. Ripple open the spine. On your exhale, hinge from your hips. Come on down. Not all the way. Because on your inhale, you're going to roll it back up like a wave. Lift through the heart. On your exhale, keep that space you created. Fold. Once more. Exhale. Come all the way down. You can come to forearms or towards your belly. You can make a pillow with your hands. And experiment with the gaze. Do you want to look left or right or straight down to the ground? Try them all out. If you don't try it, you're not going to know what you need. What you needed yesterday might not be what you need today. Feel into the moment. Breathe into the moment. 3 more breaths. Good. On your next inhale, rise it up. Take your hands behind you. We're going to take it to the other side. Now I'm just going to swivel so you guys can see me still. Good. Dropping the knees to the right now. Take your left hand up and over your ear. Create all this space so you can eventually twist and drop into it. On the inhale, ripple open through the spine. On the exhale, softly coming down. You'll do that twice more. Inhale. Exhale, ride the wave. Coming down, last time. Exhale, come all the way down to either forearms or to make a pillow with your hands and relax. About 3 to 5 deep breaths here. Use your inhales to direct the energy down the spine and into the point of tension. It's probably going to be your right outer hip. So you're breathing into that space. On the exhale, you're radiating space. More freedom, more sweetness. Move the energy. Final breath. Good. On your inhale, rising up, pressing up, hands behind you, feet in front of you. We're just going to do a reverse tabletop just to open the spine. Go to a little bit of fire on your inhale. Press into the feet and hands. Lift your hips up. Pause here. If it's okay for your head, relax the neck. Full breath in. Exhale, come on down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Take your hands, swim them under your legs. Palms will face up. You guys can relax into Baddha Konasana. You can let the head hang here. And then bring a watery element through the neck, just taking your ears side to side. And slowly roll it up, slide your hands out. Let's find an easy seated position. We're going to finish with just a subtle little breath work and visualization. Bring one hand below your belly button, the other hand on top. Close your eyes and bring energy and awareness right into your sacral plexus, otherwise known as your Svadhisthana chakra. I said that pretty good. I'm impressed. Sweetness of life, joy of life. It's necessary that we have a practice that connects us to the energy that supports us. It's also necessary that we have fun along the way. Right? So breathing into this orange center right below your navel. See that orange energy. And bring to mind a mantra. A mantra is a Sanskrit word meaning to protect the mind. So you're going to use a mantra around your intention. I am open to receiving the sweetness of life, the joy of life. And as you say your mantra, I am open to receive joy in life. You want to evoke the feeling, right? It's one thing to think it, but if you can feel it, this is where magic happens. Thoughts plus feelings create states of being. Our job, our yoga practice is about knowing and feeling what's present in every moment. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? Who are we being? We're human beings after all. Be present to it in every moment. That's the yoga practice. Breathe one last time into the sweetness of life. Hold your breath, hold the prana, hold the life force, and exhale through your mouth to draw it out. Twice more. Inhale, feel yourself. Pause, see yourself, feel yourself expanding in all directions. And exhale through the mouth. Last time together. Good. Usually hit a shavasana. This is just a very short class and I'm feeling the music. So I want you guys to intuitively start to move. We've opened up the body, so maybe you want to come up to your hands or your feet and start to move a little bit. And let's start to move from the hips. So your hips have a dance and they want to move you through any emotions that don't feel good. Make it up. It doesn't have to look good or pretty. Just allow your hips to start to do a dance. Maybe you drop it low, hidden Amalasana. Maybe your arms got the little wave. Can y'all do this? We used to do this in middle school. I was never good at it. Remember, practice, but stay light, stay joyful. There's a million things I really wanted to do. There's infinite practices, infinite movements, but I hope you guys enjoyed them today. Again, I want you guys to check in with how you're feeling throughout your day. And chances are, if you're feeling good, if you're feeling joy, chances are your thoughts are aligned with loving, positive, optimistic thoughts. If you're feeling the opposite, which is fear, worry, or doubt, check in with what you're thinking and then adjust. That's your yoga practice. Thank you guys for practicing with me. This was a practice for the Svadhisthana chakra. These are solutions for evolution. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a comment if you did. You guys can leave suggestions or questions. And yeah, keep this joy flowing throughout life. The world needs it. We need you to be a solution for evolution. Can I get a holla? Hallelujah.